Hey everybody, this tech tip we're going to be talking about sextortion. Not one of those happy topics to talk about, but it is a topic I think we do need to address, especially with young teens today. It is something that is hit a little bit home in the last couple of weeks. We had a teenager here in the Raleigh-Durham area who committed suicide, a lot due to the sextortion behind it. And it's also something that hit my cousin up in northern New Jersey. One of my cousin's kids' classmates was a victim of it and also committed suicide. So if you know anybody, you definitely want to educate your teens about suicide prevention. There are great resources out there to help with that. I'm going to tell you some tips and exactly explain what sextortion is, because it's something you probably have heard, but it might not be something you actually fully understand what it is doing and how it happens, how somebody finds themselves in this situation. So the most normal way it happens, I'm going to talk about it from the male perspective, young boys that are being trapped into it. TikTok is really where we're seeing the majority of this happening. And so somebody is on TikTok, they're going to get a friend request from a cute girl. Now, the thing is going to be that it's probably going to be a name that sounds familiar. So what they are doing is they're actually putting a lot of research into it. So it's not going to be somebody from their own school. In our area, let's say we have 2 high schools. It might be a name that they picked from a yearbook from an adjacent school. So that is a way that they're doing it, and it's going to be, Susie Smith 123 instead of Susie Smith 1120, which is the actual account that that person at that high school has. So they may even use photos that look like somebody from a yearbook, and they're creating these fake profiles. Now, the next step is they're going to want to message and friend with the teen, and the next step is now to take them off of TikTok. Because those TikTok accounts, they're nurturing them for months. So they're going to put them out there. They're going to do some posts before doing this activity. Remember, this is a job for these sextortion. Their 9 to 5 is not getting up, putting on a tie, going into an office. No, it is actually sitting on the computer and figuring out how to take advantage of people, steal money, and to make a payday off of other people's money. So they have nurtured these accounts. They have lots of them out there. But now what they're going to do is they're going to try to get that teen to interact with them via WhatsApp, Signal, and these other channels. So let's say that they now say, hey, I can't send you these pictures because I don't want TikTok to ban me, which is true. I need you to come over and join me over on Signal, and I'm going to send you photos. So it's now going to start off fairly innocent, back and forth conversations, because what they're really trying to do is they know that these are young men and they know the emotion standpoint of them. So they're going to react on that. So they're going to message back and forth. They're going to make it seem like, not a scam. They're going to make it seem like they are in the local area, that maybe he could meet up with them, and that it's going to escalate. So they're going to send these messages, try to hook them in. Then they're going to send some pictures, hope the teen reciprocates. Now, this is where it can also get a little bit dicey. What they need to do is they need to know enough about that teen. Now, the teen has been talking with them. The teen may have exposed them, may have shared pictures with them, because what they want to be able to do is put that pressure on them. And they're going to come back and everybody's going to say, well, why are they extorting a teenager? How much money does a teenager have? Typically not much. I know if I was being extorted when I was a teenager, if I had $15, that was my life savings at that moment. Same thing with these teens, but they're not going after the teen. They know that these teens are in households that have got parents' income. So in a lot of cases, they are targeting them. They are looking for teens of a certain high school. They have researched on these, so they are looking for teens where the parents have got jobs, credit cards, houses. They are going after a particular model. As scary as that sounds, they know more about your teenager than you would want them to think that they know. And that is what is out there on social media. If the teen has been going back and forth with enough information, they're able to do that from the point that they start now going and exploiting the teen and saying, if you do not send me money, I am going to release these pictures that you sent of me. So they're going to go, if you don't do this, your whole family's going to find out. I'm going to put these pictures on Nextdoor. I'm going to put these pictures on, Facebook to your mom. I'm going to put them on a, particular porn-related website. Those type of triggers are what really amp up and make the teenagers start getting very, suicidal. I hate to say it. They think that this is going to be the end of my world. These people are going to crush me. I have no choice. I have to end it. $7,500 was one that law enforcement told me about that was not all that long ago was the price. So particular teenager in that case attempted suicide did not, but the price that he committed the attempted suicide on was that amount of money. So they're not going after a huge payday. It's not like they're going after Bitcoin of millions of dollars like when it's corporate hacking. They're going after lots of victims. So we want you to make sure that you're doing what you can to make sure that your teen is not one of those victims. So talk with them about this. Make sure that there's some protection apps. Tell them exactly how they can be a target and how to avoid this. I've had discussions with some Boy Scout groups and troops in the past about this and about, sending pictures and how the pictures you send are on the internet forever. So I'm going to put some links into the description down here of some apps that you can put on the phone. But education is the biggest one because new apps come out all the time. I think that